Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Terraria 1.4 Master Mode. We are currently halfway through Lunar Invasion. We still have the Vortex Pillar, and can't remember which other pillar. The Dryad was over here, died last time. I was very sad about that. That we have to deal with? Well, have to deal with. I was thinking that you could ignore them, they eventually go away. I just decided to double check on the wiki since the last episode, and the wiki says they're going to stick around indefinitely until we defeat the pillars. So perhaps I was misremembering, or perhaps I was just wrong about the fact that they would go away, so I think we're going to have to defeat the pillars. A traveling merchant has just arrived. He's right over here, so I'm going to quickly go check on that. And it's good that I did, because he's selling a lawn flamingo, and every time he sells a lawn flamingo, I buy it every time. And then place another one on my lawn, because... So let's see, this one I guess could just fit right here. Kablam! Great! There's another lawn flamingo. What a great way to start the day. Okay, so I'm going to have to deal with pillars. I have basic buffs. Yeah, and it's just going to be... It's going to be however it is. So, I think let's continue with the pillar on the left, because I did manage to defeat a few bad guys over there last time. So the easiest way to get there is to start at the ocean and work my way back over, so I'll meet you guys over there. Okay, there's where the music changes, here in the corruption. I want to go just a little bit farther and see where the enemies actually start spawning. And then I'm going to back up and make a little base. Okay, it's right here. Yep, okay. So, if I can kill off a few enemies, then we're going to back up and make a base around here. I don't like... Oh gosh, this thing was still on me. I don't like the fact that we're in the corruption, really. But there are things we can do about that. Why am I getting the piggy bank out? I already have the contaminator right here ready to go. So, I'm going to contaminate this area a little bit, to make it a little bit friendlier to establish a base. So let's do some of that. I know I got the piggy bank out. My brain was actually working. Campfire and heart lantern, obviously, are going to go in our little base. Haha! Okay, with a tiny little safe base established, let's also put out the Frost Hydra to help defend me. Guess I can turn off the mini-map for a minute, make sure that I've been in the honey. And then let's try going over to the right. Spawning some bad guys, which I think happens once I cross, yeah, right over here. Okay, there's some bad guys. And now, we will try to stay alive and kill them. And I didn't even notice what percentage the tower was already down. It was probably hardly at all. Is there another bad guy coming after me? I think we got all of those guys. So now when I do it again... Okay, we're only like 5% down. Alright, so we get a few guys coming after me. And I should really move the Frost Hydra a little bit farther over so that he can participate in the fight some more. Alright, we're learning. Health is almost coming back up. Okay, so we're going to put the Frost Hydra, let's say here. And then right over here I can spawn the bad guys. Great. Some of them ended up stuck underground, I just noticed, and that could actually really work in my favor. As I recall, these enemies can get stuck underground in a place where they just kind of like sit below you and don't really attack you very much, and that's one way to cheese these guys. So I might try to do that. Okay, and the other thing I'd forgotten about was I should be using the rainbow gun as like additional AoE damage while I'm out here. So let's throw out a rainbow, and hopefully that'll kill some bad guys. But yeah, I'm making some progress during this event. Yeah, the rainbow managed to do a little bit of damage there. It's time to back off. Let's pick up a heart, definitely. And then try to aim at some of these guys who are coming at me. I haven't even been able to read their names. But I don't know. I don't really care about the names of these guys too much. I just really dislike them. Okay, my life is almost back up to max. Let's make sure the Frost Hydra comes along with us. And let's fire the rainbow gun. And then let's see how many bad guys we can defeat before we start taking too much damage. I'm doing a little bit of a better job. Okay, took some damage there though. I was going to say doing a better job dodging and defending. But I might have spoken too soon. Alright, managed to stay alive though. And I still have 2 minutes left of my buffs before I'm going to have to head home and refresh those. That's great. Okay, health is mostly back up. Let's take a chance. Head over here. Kablam! Rainbows! Kablam! Awesome weapon that I like to use. So far I've not taken too much damage. Brain Suckler, I think is one of the names of one of these guys. Oh gosh, heal! Oh, he's on top of me. Yuck. I don't like the darkness debuff that they put on you either. There's a lot not to like. Okay, looks like my main buffs just wore off, so we'll try once more. Out here, kill a few more guys, and then we'll teleport home, go talk to the nurse, refresh all of our buffs, etc., etc., etc. Oh, Brain Sucker banner! Oh, neat, I got a banner. Okay, I gotta hang that. Alright guys, come back over here to where I'm gonna start hanging banners. That'll be great. Also, don't kill me. Okay, I am back and refreshed. I have 9 minutes left on those handy buffs. Let's do a little bit of this. Let's do a little bit of this. And I am, I think, within range of my Brain Suckler banner, but oh gosh, I can't see. Yeah, there's the banner right there. So that should make it easier to kill those guys, which is great. Okay, a little dip in the honey. We can come back here, put out one of these, and then start trying to kill, kill, kill. So yeah, there's at least 2 types of enemies I've seen here. There's probably more, but there's the Brain Suckler, and then there's like the taller guy, who I occasionally see. But yeah, that's the taller guy. Chris, something that started with a P, I think. But with 2 guys, with the banner, I'm definitely killing these guys a whole lot better, the Brain Sucklers. And surviving a whole lot longer out here. Oh gosh. Man, I still didn't manage to mouse over that guy to find out what his name was. Okay, once more into the breach. And we're more than 50% the way done. Okay, this is going to be totally doable. Getting that one banner definitely helped a ton. Because the Brain Sucklers seem to be the... Oh, there's that flying guy, too. The Brain Sucklers seem to be the most common enemy. And so I can kill them a whole lot faster now as a result of getting the banner. And that's what I need. Killing guys faster. Alright, refresh the Frost Hydra. Refresh the Rainbow. No, get off me. Do not like the Brain Sucklers suckling on my brain. Heal. Took too much damage there. Let's try to back off. There's a heart down here I would really like. Okay, the heal definitely helped. And is anybody still coming? No, I think... Nope. Yeah, there are. Okay, great. Let me heal up again. Okay, will I be able to finish them off this time around? Probably not quite yet, but I think we're getting close. Alright, there's one of those flying guys who teleports all around. He's a little bit unpredictable. Alright, Brain Suckler's gotta stay off me. There's a heart down there. I see these little flying doodads who are trying to come damage me as well. Now it's time to back off. I can heal if I need to, but I would prefer not to if I don't need to. Let's avoid this little flying purple orb who's chasing me around. Yeah, okay, look at that. Neat. And then another thing that just occurred to me, I don't know if these 2 stack, but I'm curious if I put on both of these at the same time, if my health regenerates faster with the Band of Regen and the Charm of Myths. So I can see how fast it's going right now. 50, 60, 70, 80, and if I switch to like this, 10, 20, 30, 40, I don't notice a difference, so I don't think that they stack, but I'm not actually sure. Okay, we might be able to get it this time around. That's going to be my new goal. Get strong enough to turn off the shield. Oh gosh. I do not like the darkness debuff. It's scary. And I need to back off a little bit now, darn it. Okay, this time for sure. Ah, brain suckler. Get off my face. My face is not your place. Okay, like 3 more enemies. Come on, we can do it. There we go. Yes. The boss bar just changed, so now we can actually attack the pillar. So let's back off. I've only got 2 minutes left on my buff. I can get 1 attack on the pillar before I have to go back home to the nerd. Okay, there's still a purple thing flying around. Be careful, that thing will attack you. Okay, it eventually disperses. So where exactly is the pillar? It's pretty much across a few chasms and right over there. Right, where the jungle house is. Oh, the dryad! She respawned? I did not notice her coming back. I didn't think NPCs could respawn during an event. But no, did she die or was it just me who died? Now that I'm thinking about it. It might have been that she was still alive and I was the one who died. Oh, irony. Oh, green slime banner. Nice. Oh, what else did I get? I got another brain suckler banner. Let's keep the extra banner probably back in his chest back at home. Okay, let's try to make 1 attempt. And actually, the quickest way to get there, if I can fly all the way up, I can't. How high is my... Oh, no, the rail doesn't come all the way out here. I forgot about that. Okay, so there's no flying to the rail. Okay, so in that case, I just want to fly as high as possible to avoid most of these guys. And then sail down to where the pillar is, which is right here. Put down the Frost Hydra, get the rainbow gun inside of it, deal as much damage as I can before I leave. And then we'll teleport away. When the time comes... Oh, now the Dryad is slain. Okay, it happened. Great. Oh, the Dryad arrived. Oh, she does respawn. How curious. I thought that NPCs couldn't spawn during events. Maybe the lunar event is an exception? Alright, well we did a bunch of damage to the pillar, and if I want to get back there, it's still the case that the best way is to use the magic conch. I like to keep the magic conch in my piggy bank when I'm not using it, so let's put it back in there. I need to remember to refresh my honey buckets in my piggy bank as well, since I use them to set up the little base over here. Alright, I'll meet you guys back over there. Otherworldly voices linger around you. I must have killed... Here's a meteorite, by the way. I must have killed it with the Frost Hydra. So, that's very convenient. I definitely highly recommend leaving some summons who can deal damage over time at the pillar, because sometimes it means you can kill it way off screen, which is super terrific. So that should mean that I can fly over here now. Yeah! And we don't have the music, and we don't have new bad guys spawning. And, yep, there's the Dryad again. Okay, everybody's happy. Here are the pillar fragments. So let's pick up those. Nebula Pillar was the name of that pillar. And I guess at this point... where is the 4th pillar? Ooh, it's right here in the desert. And where did I set up? I set up my thing over here. This might be a good location for it, actually. And there's a traveling merchant over here who's going to be right in the thick of things. Alright, that'll be interesting. Let's see if I can get to my base, and if my base is inside or outside of the enemy spawn region. So the base I set up is right here. So 3, 2, 1, let's hop off the rail. Perfectly landed in the base. Okay. Oh, the jungle got corrupted over here. I guess that doesn't bother me too much right now, because I got bigger fish to fry. How far to the right? Okay, here's where the music begins. And here's my NPCs, who are probably going to die to invasion critters. And we're in a graveyard, because why wouldn't we be? Alright, the NPCs might help me deal some damage for a little bit until they die, though. And actually, with this weapon, I've hardly taken any damage so far. That's probably going to change. But let's go ahead and stay alive as long as we can. Which so far is pretty long. And some of the NPCs are still alive. Go on, NPCs, go. You can do it. Help shoot, guys. It'll be great. What am I doing? I should have some help. There we go. Alright, maybe the Vortexians are not as bad as I remember. They have one that can give you a debuff that causes you to get, like, anti-gravity, and you start floating up into the sky and can't control where you are. But apparently I've never been hit with that debuff yet. And the Pirate Captain has somehow managed to stay alive. Good job, Pirate Captain. Okay, I've taken some damage. It's time to back off. Gunpowder Gary was slain. Oh no! And the Stylist somehow exited the area. Alright, but I'm going to heal up a little bit and we'll head back in. Yeah, the Stylist decided to hang out over here. It's probably a clever thing to do. Alright, we managed to get that pillar a third the way down, like in one attempt, basically. Oh no, your bunny is left. Okay, let's get some rainbows. Doing some dot. And then let's attack, 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 and just try to make sure that no one flying ends up attacking me directly. But yeah, in an open space, I'm actually doing a whole lot better against these guys. Alright, we need to get another rainbow out, please. Thank you. Okay, yeah, those little vortexes that shoot at you from the sky, I think are maybe the thing that give you the anti-gravity debuff I was talking about before. Oh gosh, heal! Oh, the Stylist was slain. Oh no. Stylist, I'm sorry. I was not able to save you from the Vortexians. Gunpowder Gary the Pirate has arrived. Okay, so NPCs definitely arrive back fast. And assuming that he comes back to the same house, he should be able to help me deal some damage too. That'll be great. Hey, Gunpowder Gary. Alright, let's put this out. Let's put this out. And yeah, it's very convenient that I already have a campfire and heart lantern here, since this was my place to hang out and farm the Nimbus Rod a long time ago, and then became the graveyard farming spot. Alright. Down go the Vortexians. And Rainbow. Alien Hornet is the name of one of them. Vortexian is the name of another one. Great, I got a banner. I would like to hang that banner, but now is not the appropriate time. Let's heal. Okay, I know where the banner is in my inventory. Getting banners placed is very important, so that's going to be my highest priority. So we're just going to place that, boom, in the house. And then we're going to go back to killing guys. The banners really do give... Lily, the bunny's arrived! Sadly, the bunny does not have an attack, so far as I'm aware. Don't think the pets defend themselves like the NPCs do. I could be wrong about that, but I haven't witnessed the pets ever attacking any of the enemies. Rainbow. Oh boy, heal. I did manage to heal, and let's back off. Alright, I'm not quite fully healed. Oh, hey! We've already reached the point to where the pillar is ready to be attacked. So let's go do it. I thought we had... I don't see the shield down. What's going on here? The boss bar, did it just change to that boss bar? Oh no, now it's going down. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. But yeah, we're definitely dealing damage to the pillar now. Okay, great. And I might just be able to stay here long enough to just kill it. Because these guys have not been dealing as much damage to me as everybody else. Yeah, Vortex Pillar going down. Heal. Alien Hornet banner. I got another banner. Fantastic. Oh, I got the anti-gravity debuff there for a second. Let's kill off the remnants. If I can. And I can. Great. Let's pick up the fragments. And I'm not going to bother worrying too much about the impending doom that's approaching. I just plan to die to the Moon Lord. Like, I'll give him a little bit of an attempt, but there's no way we're going to defeat him. While I'm over here, though, and thinking of it, I can't remember if I have more teleporters at home, and there was once something that I wanted to set up So hey Fidelia, can I talk to you from here? Yeah. Let me buy 2 more teleporters for some stuff I might eventually want to do. And then we'll go home. I'm all healed up from talking to the nurse. Let's go ahead and get these buffs going. And let's get up into our arena. You'll notice all the music has disappeared because it's the Moon Lord. Alright, so let's do this. Let's get a rainbow somewhere. And I don't remember exactly how this fight goes. It's gonna not last very long though. Yeah. And there's the laser, yeah, okay. I'm still alive, amazingly enough. Alright, but I have 6 life, there we go, and I'm dead. Great. Okay, we got rid of the lunar event. We got some crafting materials. We got some new weapons. I actually do have a number of other things I want to do. So that's fantastic. Where am I in an episode at this point? I have good news, which is that there's more time left for this episode. Hooray! So let's go ahead and dump off our Vortexian stuff and our Nebula stuff into this chest. And then while I have the chest open, I seem to recall the Vortex Beater as being a very good gun. So I'm going to want to craft one of those. Oh, we got Demonic just right off the bat. That's already good enough probably to use. I don't remember from the Nebula stuff. Right, there was like a magic damage weapon. A couple of them maybe. 165 magic damage. That would be comparable with the Staff of Earth. But I don't think I'm going to craft that right now. I'm not as interested in that one. Right off the bat. But the Vortex Beater probably earns a spot on the bar. I've really hardly been using this anymore. So I think I'll go ahead and put it up there and put this thing away. But yeah, the stuff I want to do involves NPCs, actually. Let me clean up my inventory and we'll go do that. Okay, I actually just noticed that I'm out of greater healing potions. So I'm going to summon Skeletron, even though it's late in the night. And just imagine that I'm powerful enough to kill him relatively quickly. I don't know if that's actually the case. Oh gosh, especially not if I stand inside of his head. Right, I'm not wearing boots that allow me to run fast. Okay, let's not be too careless here. Thank you. Alright. And then I can fall back into the arena. Let's jump in some honey. Oh yeah, but I've already taken down, like, one of his hands. So I'm pretty sure I can kill him pretty fast. I should definitely get the Frost Hydra out, and I should have this out in order to deal some extra damage. But yeah, Skeletron gives me Souls of Fright, which I need for some other reason anyway. And just as part of killing the mech bosses, one of the things you get is like a dozen greater healing potions. And so I just find that the easiest way to get healing potions rather than to actually craft them. So that's the reason we're killing Skeletron right now. It's because I just noticed an empty slot in my inventory, and it was where healing potions usually go. Alright, Skeletron. There we go. Skeletron is down. And now if I open up, yeah, 14 greater healing potions. Great. They go right there and there. And I guess we'll open up the treasure bag as well. And get some more stuff that's mostly going to be sold off. Fantastic. Man, it's currently one of these intense thunderstorms that has like the really intense music going on as well. But yeah, intensity is not what I'm worried about right now. I'm just kind of casually putting some stuff away. Let's put that away as post-Plantera weapons that I'm not really using anymore. And you know what? I think at this point I'm going to put away the Eye of Cthulhu and the Yo-Yo bag. Because I'm not really using those guys anymore either. And, right, so the thing I want to do is I learned, accidentally, getting spoiled from sitting in someone else's Twitch chat, but it's fine. We're pretty late in the game at this point to be spoiled with such things. But I learned that NPCs in a graveyard biome can sometimes behave differently. So we are going to go to the graveyard and reassign some NPCs over here. Because in particular, There's one NPC that I really want to have in the graveyard. And it's an NPC who's died and been resurrected a couple of times already today. So let's get the Dryad to move in over here. And she's probably already moved in. She's been off screen. It's nighttime. Yeah, there's the Dryad. So, Dryad, if I try to shop with you... Yeah, Crimson Seeds. So, if the Dryad's in a graveyard biome, she sells... Let's go ahead and buy 5 of them. Seeds for the other world's evil. She's also selling Hallow Seeds right now, but she obviously could sell Corrupt Seeds since I'm in a Corrupt world. So that is a thing, which means I can do fishing in a Crimson biome inside this world. Oh, what is that? Hold on. There's something crawling along on the ground. Did I just miss it? Rat! Rat! Consumable material. I don't think I've ever seen that thing before. There's another one. Maybe only during the thunderstorm do the rats come out or something? Okay, that was fortunate, both that I saw it and that I got it. That's another entry in the bestiary. I'm super pumped about that. I'm loving the bestiary. Okay, but basically with these seeds, I can now create my own Crimson biome inside this corrupt world. And then I can set up a little fishing area to do some fishing in it. So, yeah, I'm going to spend some time doing that. Where would I put it in this world that would be convenient and kind of away from everything else? Okay, after staring at the map for a bit, I decided over here in the sky would be a reasonable place, because I can always use the conch shell just to teleport to the ocean, and so it's relatively easy to get out to this location. I went ahead and grabbed the ice rod, because I do want to do it in the sky. So let's put it somewhere it's going to be easy to fly to. Somewhere around here would be good. And I've got dirt, and so my plan is basically to... I'm not sure how many blocks we're going to need for the biome. And actually, let's see. If I have, like, crimson grass, like, there'll be different plants. Oh, what am I doing? If I'm going to be building, I should definitely put on the gizmo pack. And I can afford to take off other stuff. The gizmo pack lets you place blocks faster. It also gives you more reach. So I think I might even be able to, like, reach... I can only reach one more block down there. But basically what I'm going to do, the little spaces in between the dirt are just for some of like the crimson thorns to kind of grow, which I think also potentially count as crimson blocks, which would make this crimson area a little bit bigger. But I want to make it an area that I'll be able to fish in, so we're going to make kind of some high sides on the walls, and we're going to be able to fill this with water using rockets, which is a technique that we've seen before. I think I got those at exactly the same height. Good for me. And apparently I'm high enough that harpies can spawn, which is not exactly what I wanted, but I think we'll be okay. But basically I'm going to kind of bring it in a bit on both sides. And then also put kind of a ceiling on it, because I do want to turn it into a fishing area. Okay, but this is step 1. And then you may have also noticed in my inventory that I have, let's just do this, the Staff of Regrowth, which means that I can place grass all along here, and then I can plant some of the crimson seeds kind of randomly around here. And so if I take a crimson seed and put it up, oh, the crimson seeds have to go on just normal dirt. I did not realize that. I guess it's like a grass seed, right. Okay, so I didn't need to use the Staff of Regrowth here. I kind of slowed myself down a little bit. That's fine. So I'm going to put one here. I'm going to put one here. Let's see, I got 2 more seeds. I'll put one here, and I'll put one down in the bottom left. And then that will crimsonify this area over time. And we can already see it actually working pretty quickly. Look at that. That already spreads like 3 more blocks. And then I'm going to fill this. Well, I need a way to get in and out, but I guess I want the way to get in and out somewhere up here. I'll be coming from the left ocean, so probably right over here. Would be a good place to put in a doorway. And I do have some platforms. Alright, so the idea is I would stand up here and then be able to fish down here, so I'm going to want to fill this area with water. And I don't have the endless water bucket, which is a potential fishing reward that one could get. Put the ice rod back since I don't need it right now. But let's go back home. Still haven't found the rockets. I remember I specifically put them in a different place, but I can't remember which place. But while we're here, let's talk. I see a rat can become a rat cage. And that's the only thing you can do with rats. So I don't know that I'm interested in having a rat in a cage. So instead, I'm just going to save him inside here. Okay, I found my rockets and my rocket launcher. I have some dry rockets. I'm going to need to buy some more from the cyborg, and he currently lives down here, where there's a pylon. How convenient. And my pylon network actually works. Hooray! Hello, Mr. Cyborg. I would like to purchase some things. Dry rockets. Let's buy, I don't know, 100. Great. Fantastic. And then we can fill them with water at a water source, such as this one. So dry rockets can turn into wet rockets. And I don't know how many I'll need. I imagine they're going to be cheap enough that I can just make all of them that way. And then let's head back over to our new Crimson area. And it's already starting to crimsonify a bit more, which is good. Oh, hey! Angry Dandelion! I've seen this guy on the screen very briefly, and I did have him already in my bestiary, but I'd never really gotten a great look at him, so that was a better chance to get a great look at him. My understanding is he spawns on windy days in the forest, possibly only in the outer thirds of the map, I'm not sure. In any case, I have a rocket launcher, and I have wet rockets, and those are the only rockety things that I have, so I'm pretty sure if I do this, yeah. Alright, we can fill up the water in here. Oh, alright, yeah, there's definitely sky enemies up here. The good news is I'm strong enough that even the wyvern is mostly an annoyance. Alright, I'm glad I bought as many wet rockets as I did, because this is actually taking more rockets than I thought it would to fill this up with water to go fishing in. But I want to bring a door out here, I want to bring some background blocks out here, and I think I won't bother rebuilding this lower in the sky. I could bring some NPCs over here. No, NPCs can't live in corrupted or crimson areas. I was going to say I could bring some NPCs in order to cut down on the monster spawning. I could put some sunflowers out to cut down on the monster spawning. That's actually a good idea. While there's still grass here, actually, yeah. I need dirt, though, in order for the grass to grow. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab some dirt. That should be enough dirt. Then we are going to take said dirt and quickly grow some... I guess I only need one sunflower, probably. We're going to grow some grass up here. And this should get grass before the crimson overtakes it. Oh, neat. I'll be able to get these crimson enemies. Oh, I didn't think about that. Can I get, like, all the... Okay, so Chimera I just killed. Let's see if that actually got into my bestiary. And it's going to be dangerous to live up in the sky when there's a wyvern who could attack me. So let's come down here. In my bestiary... did Chimera just get added? It did. Oh my gosh. So all the crimson enemies are in my bestiary, and I'm gonna have to set up an underground crimson in order to farm those guys in order to fill out the entire bestiary. Wow. Okay. Well... Oh, and that explains, I thought there was a spot in the boss area for Brain of Cthulhu, and I guess if I get a bunch of vertebrae, maybe even at a demon altar, I could craft the thing that lets you fight the Brain of Cthulhu, and I could fight him in this world. Okay, this has potentially added like a whole nother layer to what I thought I was going to be doing during this playthrough, but I'm completely okay with that. Neat, interesting, fun, etc. Okay, so back to what I was doing. I'm going to fill the rest of this up with water. Alright, I'm leaving the rocket launcher in my quest fish box because it's actually kind of a fishing thing. Since the main reason I would use the rocket launcher at this point is to set up fishing areas, I think. It's a blood moon now, which is inconvenient. But I guess I'll just put up with it for a little bit. Okay, but I wanted to talk to the Dryad because I want to buy another sunflower, which she only sells during the day, probably. That's a bummer. Actually, you know what? I probably have sunflowers in a chest at home. Yeah, I have sunflowers. There we go. Okay, so for now I'm going to put the sunflower over here, but eventually I'm going to put it a little bit higher up. But that should reduce the monster spawns that we have over here. Alright, sadly because it's a blood moon, there were a lot of harpies spawning up here. And I just got a wyvern as well, so I don't think the sunflower is really necessarily helping a whole lot during the blood moon. But I have some walls, and I still have the Architect Gizmo pack turned on, because I forgot to ever take it off. So let's place some walls up in this section. So I think that'll turn into a nice little crimson fishing area. And yeah, hopefully with the sunflower, when it's not a blood moon, then I'll be in good shape in terms of not having too many wyverns spawning on me while I'm trying to fish. And then finally, I brought over, I save a lot of banners in my safe, and so I just brought over other banners that might be useful. So there's some night enemies that might spawn up here, a Wraith, a Demon Eye, and a Possessed Armor. Or that we might get during the Blood Moon, just to help me out. Oh, there's another Harpy banner already. That's fine. And then finally, I'm going to put a chest in here for now, just as kind of a temporary place to start collecting Crimson-specific stuff, like the Vicious Mushroom. And then it occurs to me only just now that I think I need stone, like Crim Stone, for the guys who let you spawn Brain of Cthulhu, so let me also add some stone to this area. Okay, so I've just added some stone platforms out here that should eventually get crimsonified. Crimsonified? We'll imagine that's a word. And then I should be able to spawn, I'm trying to remember, Face Monster and the flying guy who drops the vertebra, whose name I can't think of. There's a star cloud over there. And then with those things, I should be able to potentially spawn the Brain of Cthulhu at some point. So that's going to be my goal, but that'll have to be kind of more of a long-term goal. There is another traveling merchant who just arrived. So of course we have to go talk to him. Is he here in town, or where is he at? He is over... Hey, I can use the pylons again because the Moon Lord is gone. Hooray. He is over here. He likes standing right here. I've seen traveling merchants in this location a lot, for whatever reason. Oh, wow, pumpkins grow on Hallow Grass. And he is not selling anything that I need. Alright, fair enough. But I think that makes for a good, eventful episode. We fought the Moon Lord and died almost instantly, but we also found a way to add crimson to this world, which adds a whole new dimension in terms of things that I need to do in the bestiary, which will be fun. So it'll give me a lot of intermediate term goals as I work my way up to being strong enough to eventually take down some of the final bosses. So I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you again soon with more Terraria. For now, bye-bye.